idea of the show, and we love you guys. This is Old Bakery Brew Company, Alton, Illinois. This is their vanilla porter, a porter with vanilla. That's redundant. Vanilla porter. It's a porter with vanilla. Fair enough. We took our classic porter and added a heavy dose of vanilla just for fun. It's got pale malt. I like the way that they list all of their malts, or all of their ingredients. Pale malt, Munich malt, aromatic malt, chocolate malt, roasted oats, roasted barley, and the hops are Pecco, Palisade, and Adena, etc. is vanilla, vegan. I like that they added all this stuff, which is I think is really cool. So let's try that, babe. Cheers. Prost. No? It's got some bittering to it that a uh normal porter would not have. It's got some IBUs. It says hops, so I think they added. Seems like there's 3 different kinds of hops in it compared to their 6 different kind of barley and oats. I'm not used to it. It's definitely got a hoppiness, a bitterness to it that you normally wouldn't get in a porter. Porters are supposed to be literally on the cusp of a stout, so you're supposed to have that like chocolate, coffee, maybe a little bit of thickness. And this isn't that, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily bad. I'll say if somebody's transitioning, let's say somebody is an IPA fan or a beer that generally has hops in it, and they're trying to work over to darker beers, this might be a good transitional beer for that. Hopefully soon, within the next month or so, we can get this internet situated. I can have a better setup. One of the things I have, and when I'm in the very background, but I wanted to have all of these TVs, right? All of these retro TVs. Alicia bought me one too, which is my favorite of my retro TVs. Yeah, it's cool. The orange one. And I want to have all these TVs set up where they're all playing the exact same thing. I want to have this like media again. So in this entryway, which you guys can't actually see, it's into the room over there that I won't be using for the show, but I'm gonna have my setup. It's my equipment rack, and that's gonna kind of block that space. And then on these pegboards, I'm gonna have my cable management, which I love cable management. I'm gonna have all the cables kind of set up. So whether it's a USB micro to a USB-C or HDMI cables, I'll have all of that organized. I'll have all my audio cables and my webcams and all of that. So anytime I need it, I literally know exactly where to go. And then I'll have this room set up with all these little TVs. So when I have an episode that I just want to kind of hang out with you guys and have some random Jackie Chan Kung Fu movie or some super obscure anime that I have a VHS of from the 90s, I can put that in the background, and hopefully, because it's so low grade, so low quality, no sound, and I actually have the physical copy, maybe I won't get copyright strikes. Maybe. We'll see. I feel like with as low quality as this is, they would maybe have difficulty finding it or seeing it, but we'll see. But it's just something I always thought was really, really cool. I wanted to do, and in time that I think that will be a thing in here. I mean, all of these little cabinets and stuff are kind of nice in a basement, especially. Like, there's all of these cabinets and shelves, and even in the other room, there's like a whole ass sink, and they've got all kinds of crazy stuff down there in the basement. Nice. She's just like shaking her head, like, "Yep, mm-hmm." What are some things that you guys would like to see in future episodes? Would it be getting some talented people in Illinois? maybe somebody in St. Louis and getting them to come here? Or would that be like me hanging out with you guys and playing video games or more beer reviews? What's something you think that would be interesting to have on the show? This isn't my first time doing the show solo, so it's not too strange. There's been stints where either Jake was off in Europe or he lived in Nashville or, whatever, that I did the show on my own. That's not too strange. But what's something you guys would be interested in seeing? If you like video games, I have a fuck ton. I can plug up all of the old consoles and run them through all the TVs. So if I'm doing doing a Dreamcast episode and you guys want to see Fistful of Boomstick, or you guys want to see Sonic Adventures 2 or Power Stone 2, I can do that. Or if you guys want to, or I don't know, my Wii U or whatever, I've got a gargantuan collection. I can plug that up and have it running on multiple TVs. We can do just like a retro day and just hang out and just play video games. Just throwing it out there. Just, seeing what sticks. I do like old kung fu movies though. I'm a huge fan. It's a Snake Crane Artist Shaolin. He's using snake and crane style, which was a hidden style. All the Shaolin monks got together to create a special style, and it was hidden. This guy has like a horse style, and he wants the book of the Snake and Crane, and Jackie ain't giving it to him. So they are fighting. So this character, scenes from the have inspired tons and tons of like fighting games. So if you've ever played like Tekken 3 and remember a scene where Lei Wulong is like grabbing eggs off of like bamboo stalks in a snake manner, that's straight up ripped off of this. A lot of Lei Wulong is Jackie Chan from a lot of these old movies. Even the humor that is in Lei Wulong is from Jackie Chan, just as what was his name? It's Fang. It's not Fang. It's anyways the Bruce Lee knockoff character. Force Law. Jake said he was gonna call, but that boy ain't calling. So what this? Why'd you send me this little boy twerking? It says, because I'll never be him. And this little boy's just like fucking getting it. Because I'll never be him. Little dude's getting it though. I can't hear it. Is there no sound?
Sorry. I'm never. My pronouns
are. A full playthrough of game would be cool. I don't think you ever did that on a stream. No, I've never done that on a stream because that takes insanely long. Longer than 3 or 4 hours, which most of my streams are what, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. There are some games I could do that on. I'm a huge Metal Gear fan, huge Monster Hunter fan, and I'm a huge Monkey Island fan, which most people don't know that because I don't really talk about Monkey Island a lot, but LucasArts makes it. Great game. All of the Monkey Island games. Anyways, I could probably do that with Metal Gear. especially with them having, where they're just recently sending out all the new Metal Gears. So I could do that full playthrough. Maybe break it up into a couple episodes worth. So I'd, you know, every Monday play a little bit, or I don't know. I'm down for it. I'm down for it. I definitely have the games for it. And Alicia and I just recently got a library card. And the library here has ridiculous amount of PS3, PS4, PS5, Wii. I mean, Wii games, Wii U games. They've got DS and Switch games. Like, they've got a library. It's not bigger than mine, but they got a pretty impressive library. I can just rent games from them. I know it's kind of played a lot, but I really want to go through the recent God of War. So the PS4, PS5 era God of War. I want to go through those. Alicia got me into Assassin's Creed. Was it Odyssey? Odyssey, yeah, because we both love. We're both history buffs, and then it takes place in Greece, Ben, and even part of it is in Delos. So Ben, so that'll be nice. And then there's Valhalla, which part of it takes place in York, England, which we've been. So that would be cool. So I would be down for that. Maybe even like Alicia come on the show. She shakes her head no. and take turns with me playing Vigi games. She said no. Man, no. She's gonna fall asleep. No. Yeah, no, I would be totally down for playthroughs. And you guys could just see me really fuck up. I want to get that new Dragon's Dogma though. Dragon's Dogma 2. But I mean, I played a lot of Dragon's Dogma 1. And I did a lot of really grindy, very boring things that nobody actually wants to watch. Like, I would go to areas and just kill the monsters and then go back for them to respawn and just keep doing that over and over and over again until I like leveled up. It was quite boring. I played a through Rome and all that. Yeah, no, I would like that. That's how you learned Rome, is through. Yeah, that's one of the things I've really appreciated about Assassin's Creed is that they really did their homework. I mean, they knew where to expand upon things, like fancify it, make it look cooler, but they also like really did their homework. So when you're going through and you have like, is it Enzo? When you're going through like Florence, like they did their homework on what Florence actually used to look like with all the towers and it's pretty impressive. Even in is it Origins? It's in Egypt. Yeah, stuff like that is insane. So that's like the total history buffs game. I actually want to play that new Indiana Indiana Jones as well. Jakey boy.
Brandon, holy shit, dude. It's been like so fucking long since we've been live on the fucking show. It's been like almost more than a week. More than a week.
At least
What
more
the
than a
fuck?
week, yeah. I'm hoping that
Yeah.
they can hear you okay. Give me 1 second, all right?
Shit, dude, I just got struck by lightning just now.
I doubt that.
No, I really did. It's like fully struck by lightning. I mean, I was like, it was bad. It was weird. It was like, yeah, it was kind of cool though in a way.
So when you
Like,
say struck by lightning,
like,
you mean you were just hit with
I mean,
like a crazy
like
thought.
people could see my skeleton, which is cool, kind of.
Like Home Alone 2 when he gets electrocuted. They see your skeleton.
Oh yeah, dude, I was all skeleton for a couple minutes.
Okay.
Like, it was fine, kind of. I mean, it sort of sucked, dude. I'm sorry I'm late calling, man. I'm like out and about doing music shit right now, and it's been a good night. Like um, I just spent all day yesterday in the studio. Um, really happy with the new songs. Um, yeah.
When's your drop date?
Fuck. It was supposed to be in April, but I'm gonna delay it again. I think I'm gonna shoot for like June.
You got more stuff you want to do?
Yeah, right now I have 20 songs that are done, and I want to get a few more and just like kind of like polish things a little bit more. And so I'm trying to be patient with it because it's only been 6 months since the last release. So like, what's the hurry?
Yeah, you don't want to like Beatles your way through this thing.
No, yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, I want to do good shit, but like, I want to work consistently because I think being consistent in something is how you get good at something.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean that tracks.
you're gonna get good at something by like doing it frequently. More so than you will for doing it for a few years. Like a couple of months of working on music every day is worth more than playing guitar once a week for a year. Definitely.
Yeah.
Things when you're away from it. And so you're always working against how quickly you forget.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I at Darton.
Like I think Beijing and was super cool. Was maybe a little bit like I remember like and I'm like playing piano and she was really old school in some ways. And, like if you play the wrong note, she has like a ruler and will like hit your hand with a ruler.
Hell yeah.
I was like, ow, that hurt my hand. And she was just like, your hands aren't doing shit right now. If your hands were playing piano, I wouldn't hurt them. And I'm like, ow, fuck, now my feelings are hurt too. It was terrible. But I remember like, it was like a couple weeks in, I'm like working on piano shit. She's like, Jake, I don't think that piano is for you. I think that you should never touch a piano again. Probably. And I was like, that kind of hurts my feelings. She was like, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
She did.
But if you ever touch a piano again, I'm going to vomit.
Oh.
I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah. It's like just the thought of you touching a piano makes me like, I mean, get the fuck out. I'm gonna like I know you're signed up for another semester, but I'm gonna like refuse to teach you piano. Like I'm like that's yeah, no. She likes me. That's the terrible thing. It's like she was like she liked me as a person. Like we like we like had good conversations. She just hated my piano playing so much that she was like, I wish you were born deaf so that you would have never tried to be a musician.
Ouch.
I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding, man. She said shit like that. It hurt.
She went for the jugular.
No, she did.
She did everything but insult your family.
No, she did that too. But
okay.
but that's a different story. But like she was like, hey, listen, like, I just want you to know, like, after a few weeks of listening to you play and really trying to teach you, I think you are unteachable. And I like you, but you will never be a musician. Like, please stop trying to play music. I wish you were born deaf and never tried. And it's like, that really hurts. And it's just like, yeah, I know. It's just like, it hurts me to tell you, but I just think that, like, I just think that it's part of my responsibility as, as a peer in the music industry to tell people when they have Like, I feel like, the best way for you to be a musician is to never touch another instrument. I'm not
Wow.
kidding. That's
But you were already like playing guitar at that point. Like you were already decent at guitar, right?
well, I've never been decent at guitar. I play my own way, which has become a thing slowly, but it's not.
But
I never did things the
but
way.
you had a general understanding of guitar playing. You were a
Yeah,
better
and
guitar player than you were a piano player, correct?
definitely. But I mean, yeah, I always have been. I've become a better piano player too, slowly, just by being like aware of the instrument.
Right.
Like just sort. But just by having an understanding of how it works and then being an active musician, I can kind of like look at a piano and know what's going on.
Right.
But I mean, but I'm not somebody with dexterity. Like you have to build up the dexterity for the instrument you're playing, and
She's hanging out with Bonnie. And
word.
so we're drinking beer.
Hello, Bonnie.
She waved.
Okay,
So
cool.
we're
Yeah,
drinking beer from a small town in Alton,
yeah.
Illinois.
I saw your post on Instagram.
So they're very much into like organic and sustainability, and they've got a lot of vegan beer, organic beer,
Nice.
super solid stuff. All of like I think like a vast majority of the ingredients that are the byproducts of making the beer go into other things, whether that's like feeding livestock or kind of Pretoria, like they grew everything that they.
Yeah, totally. No, so it's like if I mean, use some of the ingredients for making the beer and the rest of them for making meth.
Yeah, something like
That's
that.
good. It's well, right. So like.
So it's a very cute little town. If you ever get the chance to check out Alton, Illinois, very cute town.
I've been there.
Have you?
I have actually. Once upon a time. Long story.
No, I'm interested in hearing your story of how you went to Alton, Illinois.
It's a short story.
Oh, yeah, okay, that changed.
No, I knew a girl from Alton, Illinois, back in like my second year of college. Drove up there once or twice.
Yeah, it's a cute little town, like right on the
We
river.
met in, it was back when this was probably like 2013 or 2014. We met in Nashville. I've been coming to Nashville for 10 years for shows, and
Right.
just and for sometimes guitar work, which is how I ended up moving here. It's like I had slowly built up connections over a long time, and was always coming here for shows and shit. I mean, I guess it's part of being a musician in the South. I
Right.
guess it's like you become aware of Nashville. I guess. So in Nashville, she was from Alton, Illinois, and so I went there twice. This was back when you and I were in college. I guess this was like 2013. You and I were in college at the time. I remember that
Yeah.
because I skipped 3 days of Barker's class. I promised. So what I did was like basically I've always been this way, but like I was like, hey man, so like he's like, I need some essays done, and I'm like, yeah, cool. And I wrote an essay 1 week. I put a lot of effort into it. He was like, great, and I made like an A on that shit, right? And then but I knew I was about to be gone for a few days, So it's like Sunday. And I texted Barker, and I was just like, hey man, I've got like family in Illinois that's like really sick. I just gotta go see him. I'm gonna miss Monday. I think I'm gonna miss Monday. Okay, and like I mean it was. I texted him on like Thursday, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm taking off Friday after class. I'll be back. I'll be back Tuesday. Sorry, I'm gonna miss Monday. Right? That's kind of what I'm telling him, right?
Right.
Anyway, so I get there and I'm like staying at this place, and I texted Barker Monday night. I said, hey, so look, my family member that I went to see in Illinois passed away. It was really terrible. I'll be back on Thursday. You know, it was a total fucking lie. Nobody
He's
died.
bamboozling
I
this
was
guy.
just- yeah. Oh, he was so sweet about it. He was like, Jake, like, it's okay. I know you're going through a lot right now, and like,
Look, Barker's
I
watching
just want
right
you to know,
now.
it's like you've got like this whole look. It's fine. You can make up your exams. It's okay. And then like I got back late fucking Thursday. I show up Friday for class. A day later than I said it would be. Right. And
Right.
Mark is just like, I can't believe you even made it today. You know, he's like, listen, I just want you to know. Look, don't tell anybody this, but I want you to know that like I'm just gonna give you an A in on your exam, and I just want you to like not feel any pressure, and I want you to go home and just like, you know, I just want you to not feel any pressure, and I want you to come back in a week if you're ready. I want you to come back in a week and just be, you know, and be the student that I know you are. And I said, okay, cool. I lied, but I lied my way through that shit, man. I still feel guilty about it, you know, a little bit, not that much.
Not
but-
not that much.
I mean, well, a little bit. It's the thing is like if you fake somebody's death, it's not that big of a deal, you know. So it's like, I mean, nobody died, despite me saying that somebody died. Nobody died. And so Barker's like, he's like trying to like, he's being as cool as he is, and he's great.
Just like smacking her
Super
lips,
cool.
I can hear it through my
He's
ear.
being super fucking cool and
earbuds.
trying to just like be the understanding kind of guy, and I'm just like fucking lying to the guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I'm just like sitting there like in tears, convincingly, very nearly in tears. And I'm just like, yeah, it was really hard, man. I grew up with this person, like we, you know, it was really sad. I was actually legitimately in tears by the end of it, but I didn't know why.
You're bamboozling.
That's, yeah, I'm a bad person, but what can I say?
You're just straight up bamboozling.
I don't know. It was, but you know, it's like the thing is, Brandon, weird about life. You know, is like, dude, if I said, hey man, class is cool and I like being in class, I like learning shit, but like it's more important to me to go see this girl in Illinois than it is to be in school for the next week. You know, that excuse would not have been enough.
I mean, I would say, where did that get you?
That's not as, it's bizarre.
I would say,
That's
where
not
did
a
that get
sufficient
you?
Excuse.
But you're,
What?
I said, I would say, but where did that get you? You know, as far as your relationship in life, but the guy gave you an A anyway. So, you know, successful bamboozling on your part.
Yeah, no, but the thing is though, it's like what's bizarre to me, what's weird to me is that what's really weird to me is that I mean, like, okay, so I should not have lied. Yes, bad. That's the easy way out. I understand, but at the same time, it's like, why can't you just say like, hey, you know, look, class is important to me. I like being here. I want to do well. But this other thing seems small to you. It's more important to me than being in school.
Yeah.
It's like, why is that not a good enough excuse? Because the only reason I lied is because I felt like it wasn't a good enough excuse.
Mm.
You know? It's because it's like, because if I said, hey, I'm skipping class for a week, I'm skipping, you know, I know it's 3 weeks to finals. I know this is one of my most important exams, you know, like I know this is important shit, but it's like, you know, but going to see this girl in Illinois is slightly more important. I mean, I don't know why it's not a good enough excuse.
I'm sure he's been through that before anyways. But Jake, it's getting late. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna have to get ready to yeah, we've been on for a bit.
You gonna get off the show just as I join?
You got on pretty late, man.
Brandon,
We've
man, I
been
need you
on
to
for
take a
2
shot.
hours,
Take a
Jake.
shot. Take a shot. Take a shot.
I'm gonna drink the last of my beer.
No, wait, Brandon, don't do that. Don't look. I need you to like. I mean, like, it's gonna hurt my feelings. No, I'm just fucking with you, dude. It's totally cool. I know I'm getting in late, but I wanted to call in and hang for a few.
Yeah, man. Thanks for
And
showing the
I'm
support.
sorry. I'm sorry I didn't drop in an hour earlier. I thought it would be a little bit more free, but I was kind of like tonight. I've been yesterday I was recording, and it's really coming together, and like I'm like hanging with some musician friends tonight. So
Yeah, no, I get it.
and we're going through some music shit, but
No,
so
I get it, man.
Are you gonna go live next week?
That I don't know. I'll have to do an
Don't know?
Instagram post. We'll see. It's just
Yeah, no
the
worries, no
internet down
worries.
here is really bad. It's really laggy because I don't actually have a direct connection. I'm using
Totally.
Wi-Fi, so
I see. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. No
sad
worries,
customer
man.
said, "Hey,
Dude, tell sad customer Jake says, sup dog.
sup dog."
Sup dog. I want you to spell it like as weird as
SUPDOG.
possible.
SUP
No, I want a bunch of
DAWG.
I want it ZUP, like ZUP, like ZUP.
Sure.
And then like I want you to spell dog with, instead of a W, use two V's. Okay?
Okay.
Like DAVVG. Okay?
Okay.
Like Zup dog. I don't know.
I can hear him.
I want you to do like a really like, and then I want you to send sad customer a dick pic. Okay?
I'm not gonna do that, but
No, come on, Brandon, do it for me.
I'll send them. I'll send them one of the many that you've sent me.
Wait, no, those are like, it's impossible to like. They're way too. Those are very subtle, and that kind of subtlety is. I don't think anybody besides you appreciates subtlety in dick pics.
Yeah. It's literally
So,
a 30 times zoom in of a vein.
I know.
Yeah. Well, hey man, I'm getting ready to end it up for the night, man. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in.
Dude, yeah, of course.
And I'll let you know the next time I go live.
Yeah, please do. Give me a little bit. Give me like a day of notice if you can, and I'll clear my schedule because I would love to. I really want to zoom in on an episode with you because we can have a great fucking time.
Yeah, I agree. It require me to have better internet here. Better, well, I would say an Ethernet plug-in.
Totally. I mean, it's a work in progress.
Yeah,
definitely.
All in due time.
And, it's everything that I care about in life has always been a work in progress because nothing I care about is ever complete. And it's like that's why this show has always been something that's just like I never feel satisfied. Like we're always doing our best,
Yeah.
And it's never just quite how we want it to be. But,
Yeah.
But that's proof that we both care.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
Please, Alicia, if Brandon's crying, I want you to. Are you crying right now, Brandon?
No.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you. No, you can. It's okay. I know you're probably tearing up a little bit, and I don't mean to make you tear up, dude. But like, it does mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
But it's okay if you cry. I just, I'm sorry for making you sad, Brandon.
I'm fine. No,
I know you're saying you're fine.
So I wake up very early for my job. So
I can hear your tears.
I need to call it a night, Jake. As much as I like the conversation.
No worries. Honestly, just no, seriously though, and I'll say this, and then I'll be like ready to hang up. But just this kind of like conversation, it reminds me a lot of being live on the show. Like, I really do. I really have missed it. Those were really good times.
I agree.
This is our first show. Independent of each other in over a year.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, I would say.
And it's like it's weird. It's like I took it for granted a little bit when we were living together. Maybe we both did a little bit.
Yeah.
But I seriously miss the conversation. That I miss the ritual of every Monday having this thing to do.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
good. It was good times. It was good
it's
times.
good times. All right,
It it
I'm gonna let you hang up.
it,
It's
it will be good
yeah,
times in the
cool.
future too, man. We're gonna get back to it. No worries.
Hey,
To some
I'm
aspect,
planning
at
on being out
least.
there April 8th for the eclipse. So what I'm thinking is I'll drive out, and you guys know the area better than me. So find a good spot, in peak totality,
So
which
to,
should be less than
totality's
an hour from where
happening.
you live.
Totality is happening where we live, but
Right. But like find a good overlook. Find somewhere where we can see it, where it's not crowded, where we can like, really absorb it.
okay.
And if you do that, I'll trust you to just like tell me where to go. I'll be there and we'll hang and I'll try and be there for a day or two.
Yeah, we'll work it out,
Um
man.
yeah, and so you'll see me in a couple. I mean, yeah. It's great. I mean, you've only been gone for what, a month and a half, and I've seen you twice.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and but still, it's not enough. Like, I mean, I feel like no, really. I mean, it's like I've really missed having you around.
Yeah, man.
And
Especially after seeing each
I
other,
mean,
pretty regularly all the time.
I know it's like, well, yeah. I mean, it's like seeing somebody every fucking day is exhausting, and no matter who the fuck you are, But then it's like if you take that away, you're just like shit. I mean, it's like I mean, I didn't need this person for every single hour of my life, but it's like, but now that it's like so much harder to access, you realize how much you miss somebody.
Yeah,
So
man.
fucking miss you.
You too, man.
No, really, I mean it.
I know.
I mean, I've sat around at the house a lot. Like, who the fuck do I talk to at 2 a.m.? It's like, I mean, yeah, but shit. Yeah, all right, Brandon. I'm gonna let you get off.
All right,
Tell
man.
everybody that's live that I said hi, and um, hey, Monday is April. The eclipse is a fucking Monday.
We ain't going live on
I
that.
mean, well, we're gonna see the eclipse definitely,
Yes.
and we're not gonna let anything interrupt it. But I mean, it's like if you and me are there on a Monday and the eclipse isn't happening, maybe we can go live for a few minutes or something. Let's think about it. And when we get closer to the time, let's find it out. Anyway, dude, great hearing from you. Glad I was able to drop in for a few.
Yeah, man.
Love you, dude.
Love you too, man.
Yeah, all right, ciao.
All right, man. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. That was Jake. That was I bring the beer, he brings the weird. Jake Lamb. And that is our episode. So I'm glad he was able to call in. Sorry for my laggy internet. And this temporary setup. Hope you guys have enjoyed it thus far. This was mostly a testament to show you guys that, hey, I'm still here. We're still doing this. It's still happening. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And we will catch you guys on the next episode.